rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like I'm Nitty. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped.
It's so
brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, these talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Killer Cali, go post you like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with the villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.
Playoff football has come to Northeast Ohio at Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cleveland Browns. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Titans take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Gets through, and now an opening. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On first down, back to Achane. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Now 2nd and 9. To throw is Milton. And that is is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Milton. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Jameis to throw it. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. We'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Titans' 41-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Here's Winston. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And it is caught. Oh, and Nelson's spaced that way. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's able to get it down at a 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Ready. Black.
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt
turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
Here we go.
They'll run, Achane. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Devon Achane, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Following the bunch, PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Flip, flip, flip.
And I'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Ready. Move ready. Flip, flip, flip. Where we go?
Winston. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Winston. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
From the gun, Winston. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now Winston. And he's got it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter. He's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here. And I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's A-Chain to start the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
First down, Tennessee.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle, A-Chain. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Let's go now.
Again, it's A-Chain. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. 56 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Milton. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That goes for a gain of 31.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing is Milton. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Okay,
so the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. A-Chan. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They look to throw on third and goal. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. This just a 24-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together, first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Ready? Ready to go.
Here's Guerrero on first down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready? White, blue, white.
Winston now. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
At the 34-yard line.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ready? White 25. Green, triple team.
Winston. That one into the hands of Flowers. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready? Flip. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Throwing, Winston. And he'll take it into the end zone for a pronounced touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Titans.
18, tight end.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Milton. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10 to the 27-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to pile that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And out of bounds right around the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Milton. This one thrown underneath to Achane. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Okay, break.
Second down and 6 now.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Here's Milton now to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Quentin Johnston as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will get them one closer.
Titans 16.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Winston. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half here. Winston. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard
line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think the key for them is to put the...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And McPherson on for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
At the 42-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Alert! Alert! Hey! Hey! Check that! Check that! Ready?
Running right, here's Achane. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Hawk 70!
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 76.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's complete to McBride. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Milton. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. That's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Achane is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
To throw, it's Milton. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here.
A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Ready. White. Black 25. Easy. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Jameis to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
How about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Easy. Black, do that. Green, 17.
They're indeed going. It's Winston. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
42-yard line.
Ready? Do like Sonic.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Ready? Black, Sonic.
To throw is Winston. Titan football, it is.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 36. 109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Let's go.
This time he'll look to throw. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
19 strike.
Looking to throw. Milton. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown, Titans. Jamar Chase, 34 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2.
26.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more Power Ranger?
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Blue waiting. Follow. White.
To throw, Winston. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Demario Davis there on the stop. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now Winston. Throw caught by Flowers. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Now Winston. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not. Easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And that will keep this a two-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards at 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
18 Cardinal.
Milton. Oh, he's got that wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Throwing is Milton. Looking for London on the out route, complete. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
4 yards on the pickoff. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards.
60 by 6.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Green, triple team. Flip, flip, flip. Where do we go?
Winston. That's taken in by Golden. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good look at the end of that one. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's second and a yard.
Ready?
They'll try the middle with Garindo. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Ready? Blue waiting. Green, triple team. 5-0, 5-0, 5, white. Where do we go?
Here's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
First and 10 at the 19.
Plenty of time. All three timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Now Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Another try from the 19. Second and 10. Winston. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for two to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Winston to throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy, because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
65, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here comes second down.
18, past the 60, past the 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Left row 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Got London on a slant. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Ready? 60 average. 70 right.
They'll look to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. They still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're doing over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. Third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He's back to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. Here we go, 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
And they're able to spike it with time remaining. And now in field goal range here with a chance to get this one to OT. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And the Browns are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. The Browns going to roll on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought that wasn't super serious, but